Hello and welcome to this summary of Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. This classic dystopian novel was first published in 1953 and is set in a future society where books are banned, and firemen are tasked with burning any that are found. The book tells the story of Guy Montag, a fireman who begins to question the oppressive regime that he works for, leading to a rebellion against the status quo. In this video, we will provide a detailed plot summary of the book, explore its major themes, discuss its characters, and analyze its symbolism and imagery. Plot summary. The book begins with Guy Montag, a fireman who lives in a dystopian society where books are banned and firemen are tasked with burning any that are found. Montag has been trained to burn books, and he takes pride in his work, believing that he is helping to keep society safe from dangerous ideas. However, Montag's worldview begins to change when he meets a young woman named Clarice. Unlike most people in their society, Clarice is curious, thoughtful, and unafraid to ask questions. She introduces Montag to new ideas and ways of thinking, and he begins to see the world in a different light. As Montag's doubts grow, he becomes increasingly disillusioned with his wife, Mildred, and their shallow, conformist lifestyle. Mildred is more interested in watching TV than in thinking critically or engaging with the world around her. Montag seeks out the help of an elderly man named Faber, a former English professor who has memorized many books and can recite them from memory. Together, Montag and Faber plot to bring down the oppressive regime and restore books to society. Montag's rebellion comes to a head when he is ordered to burn his own house, which contains a large collection of books. Instead of following orders, Montag turns on his boss and kills him, before fleeing into the countryside. There, he meets a group of rebels who are dedicated to preserving knowledge and books, and he begins a new life as a fugitive from the authorities. The government in Fahrenheit 451 believes that books are dangerous because they contain ideas that could upset the status quo. They use technology and propaganda to keep the population under control, and they employ a mechanical hound to track down and eliminate anyone who opposes them. Montag's journey to rebel against the government is fueled by his relationships with other characters, such as Clarice, Mildred, and Faber. In the end, Montag joins a group of rebels who are dedicated to preserving knowledge and books. They believe that society can only progress if people are free to think critically and to explore new ideas. Montag's journey from loyal fireman to rebel and fugitive highlights the importance of questioning authority and standing up for one's beliefs. Themes. One of the major themes of Fahrenheit 451 is the danger of censorship. Bradbury uses the burning of books as a metaphor for the suppression of knowledge and ideas, and he shows how this can lead to a society that is oppressive and stagnant. The government in Fahrenheit 451 believes that books are dangerous because they contain ideas that could upset the status quo. They fear that people will become independent thinkers and question the rules and norms of society if they are exposed to ideas that challenge the status quo. Another theme of the book is the importance of critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. Montag's awakening to the value of books and learning is a key aspect of his character development, and it ultimately leads him to rebel against the status quo. Bradbury argues that without the ability to think critically and to explore new ideas, society cannot progress. He suggests that it is only by questioning authority and being open to new ideas that we can continue to evolve and grow as a society. A related theme is the power of knowledge. Throughout the book, knowledge is depicted as a source of liberation and empowerment. Books contain a wealth of knowledge and ideas that can challenge and inspire us, and Bradbury argues that it is only by preserving and sharing this knowledge that we can continue to grow and evolve as a society. This theme is exemplified by the character of Faber, who represents the power of knowledge and the importance of preserving it. Finally, the book explores the power of individuality and the need to resist conformity. Bradbury shows how the pressure to fit in and conform can be suffocating, and he argues that true freedom comes from being able to think for oneself and make one's own choices. The government in Fahrenheit 451 promotes conformity and discourages individuality, believing that it is easier to control people if they all think and act the same way. However, Montag's rebellion against the government shows that individuality is essential for progress and for a meaningful life. Characters. Guy Montag is the book's central character, and he undergoes a dramatic transformation over the course of the book. At the beginning of the story, He is a loyal fireman who believes in the importance of burning books. However, as he begins to question the status quo, he becomes more rebellious and eventually turns against the regime. Montag's character development is fueled by his relationships with other characters, such as Clarice, Mildred, and Faber. Clarice is a young woman who initially sparks Montag's curiosity. She is unlike most people in their society, being curious, thoughtful, and unafraid to ask questions. Clarice serves as a foil to Mildred, Montag's conformist wife, and helps Montag to see the world in a different light. Mildred, Montag's wife, represents the conformist and shallow values of society. She is more interested in watching TV than in thinking critically or engaging with the world around her. Mildred serves as a reminder of the dangers of conformity and the importance of critical thinking and intellectual curiosity. Faber, the elderly professor, represents the power of knowledge and the importance of preserving it. He is a mentor figure for Montag and helps him on his journey of self-discovery. Faber has memorized many books and can recite them from memory, representing the importance of preserving knowledge even in the face of censorship and oppression. Captain Beatty is Montag's boss and the leader of the firemen. He is a complex character who is both intelligent and manipulative. Beatty has a deep understanding of the power of books and knowledge, but he also believes that they are too dangerous for society. Beatty serves as a warning of the dangers of those who use knowledge and ideas for their own ends. Finally, the mechanical hound is a robotic dog that is used by the government to track down and eliminate anyone who opposes them. It represents the dehumanization of society and the loss of individuality. The hound is a symbol of the government's power and control, and it is used to enforce conformity and suppress rebellion. Symbolism and imagery. One of the most powerful images in the book is the burning of books. This represents the suppression of knowledge and the destruction of ideas, and it is a central metaphor for the book's themes. The firemen, who are supposed to be protecting society, are instead destroying it by burning books. The government in Fahrenheit 451 believes that books are dangerous because they contain ideas that could upset the status quo. Bradbury uses the image of the burning books to show the dangers of censorship and to emphasize the importance of free thought. Another powerful image is the mechanical hound, a robotic dog that is used to track down rebels and dissidents. This represents the dehumanization of society and the loss of individuality. The hound is a symbol of the government's power and control, and it is used to enforce conformity and suppress rebellion. Finally, the river, which Montag crosses at the end of the book, represents rebirth and renewal. It is a symbol of Montag's transformation and his escape from the oppressive society that he once lived in. The river is a symbol of the new life that Montag is able to create for himself once he breaks free from the constraints of his old life. Conclusion. In conclusion, Fahrenheit 451 is a powerful and thought-provoking novel that explores the dangers of censorship, the importance of critical thinking and individuality, and the power of knowledge. Through its characters, imagery, and themes, the book challenges us to think about the society that we live in and the values that we hold. Montag's journey from loyal fireman to rebel and fugitive highlights the importance of questioning authority and standing up for one's beliefs. Bradbury's use of powerful images, such as the burning of books and the mechanical hound, helps to convey the oppressive and dehumanizing nature of the society that Montag lives in. Overall, Fahrenheit 451 remains a relevant and important work of literature today, and we highly recommend that you read it for yourself. Thank you for watching this video summary of Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. Please like and subscribe for more related content.